let's take a look.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at 5326 JOSLIN Lake Drive on the
Dirt
left.
road, beautiful community. Lake is on the left. And I'm hoping for a sign here. Interesting.
Arriving at 5326 JOSLIN Lake Drive on the left.
Here it is. Is there a driveway? I don't see a driveway anywhere. Okay. That makes it interesting, doesn't it? Let's head down here and let's see if we can figure this out. Maybe it's a joint drive. It comes down in front of the other house. Quite possibly. Yes. Okay. Here we are. Let's take a look. We are in front of 5326 JOSLIN Drive, right behind me here. It's just this little, it is a lakefront property. We're gonna go ahead and take a look outside and around. There's no garage, just something to be noted. The house is a ranch style, 1 story, just about this big. And we're gonna go inside in just 1 minute. Okay, here we are outside. I'm looking to see, there is a way to the lake. I'm gonna take a look outside first. The road's a little bit up the ways here, and we have, it looks like 2 different sheds. I think they both belong to this house. A nice little yard over here, not too much to manage. Looks like they've got some garden beds. The porch is really cute. A little bit pointless for a lake house to have this porch on the, what's sort of the backside. We'll go in the house in a minute. I want to take a look at this lake. See what the frontage looks like. Looks like a pretty nice yard. As in most lake communities, you're pretty close to the neighbor. There's a little fence here. Beautiful waterfront. Nice yard here. Again, another patio on the correct side of the house. And it's enclosed, so you can see that you've got a little bit of shade when needed. Pretty landscaping here. The water is beautiful. There's a fire pit. Not that that takes a lot of effort to create, but it's a fire pit. Let's look at the waterfront here. This is sandy. I hope you can see that. Gradual. I would say we're at about 4-inch depth here. Got a nice little stairway down, and as you can see, the water hasn't even hit the first stair. So that's this far, halfway out on the dock. We're less than a foot of water and plenty of fish. It's a neat lake. Let's look at the whole lake. It's not humongous, but according to Google, a good portion of this is parkland, so undeveloped and not going to be. This is about, end of the dock here is about, gosh, I would say knee high. This is, you could park a boat here, but as you can see, this is sort of a pontoon community. So you'd have to go a little ways out before you could come out up on plane. As you can see, these guys park their boat further away from the dock just because they just need a more depth of water to even manage that speedboat here. But neat property on the outside, really nice land and great waterfront. You want to maybe rake. It looks like they've got some growth in the sand down there, but I'm sure it's just nice and soft growth. Something you can get used to. Let's look inside. I'm excited to see what this looks like. There's a pretty little path here. The outside is siding. Let's just take a note of that. Right now, zero maintenance on that. Occasional power wash. The siding looks like it is everywhere. It's on this ceiling here. Here. Everything around your windows is also low maintenance. So there doesn't seem to be any wood on this house. It's built on cinder blocks. You can see that down there. Very low maintenance cottage, which if you are not here year round is exactly what you want. We have a key and keyless entry. Keys. Let's get some light in here. That is the light. Okay. Hallway here, which is a bit awkward. Let's see, we've got that is just closet and your water storage. It's a very weird closet. Touch right in there. I'm gonna zoom this out just so you can see a little. Oh, wait, wrong way. You can see just a little bit more. It shouldn't distort the room sizes at all. This is the front bedroom. This cottage, I'm guessing, is not meant to be inside when you're here. You're meant to be outside. This is not a huge room. You could definitely put a bunk bed in here or even a queen size bed, but that would be it. There's no dresser space. I would say that the floors in here are not completely level. Not a concern, but a note. Another notation is there are two different types of floors here. So I don't know what happened or why they decided to. Actually, I'll go with three. That down there is a different floor. This is a different floor, and the bedrooms are different floors. We have a half bath here. Very, very half. I'm trying to find a light for you. There we go. It is minute. It's got the smallest IKEA sink in possible, but it's workable. Certainly fine. Let's see. We have a second bedroom right here. Same size as the first. We have this cool wall, which you can pick up at Lowe's and just tack on. But it does make a nice feature in this room. It warms it up a bit. Again, this room you could probably squeeze as much as a maybe a queen size bed in here, probably with no additional extra space other than to get in and out. You know, be better off with a full size bed. Still no space for any sort of dresser or anything. You do have a small closet. And again, this is a summer cottage type of thing. It's not really, I mean, a couple could probably live here. Where is everything? Okay, here's your kitchen. Actually, this is humongous. Humongous kitchen. This is enormous. Not what I was expecting. So your kitchen is here, completely separate from your living space. I don't know if you can see this, but I can see it from here. This wall then drops out. This is not level. And in fact, instead of leveling it, they just went ahead and put this trim in at an angle. The high part of this floor is here. Slightly concerning. I'm guessing there's a crawl space, but I thought there was a basement. So we'll take a look at that in a minute and see what's up. Lots of cupboard space here. This is just a wall of storage. They really did a nice job with this kitchen. I just don't understand when they were redoing this place why they wouldn't level the floors. Aha! And here we have a really nice washer and dryer. 3 different styles of flooring. It's weird. Let's go deeper into this kitchen. All the storage you could need for all of the utensils. They put in a really nice big farm sink here. And they've inset this refrigerator freezer. Nice job. That's probably why that front closet got smaller. That's my guess. Yeah, tiling backsplash tile is nicely done. Here, this is nice. I mean, they put some money into it, and they just, for me, I would have fixed those floors before I touched anything else. All right, let's see what else we have. This is your mechanicals. This tells me there's no basement here. Otherwise, this would be downstairs. It's a Bryant, high-end, nice. You don't need much for the size of this house, so that's a pretty small unit. Here's a big water heater, really big water heater. I'm not seeing anything going on there. It's clean. It's clean. Either they've really done it recently or it's been really well maintained. You've got two little stairs here. Hard to see. Go down into the living room. I'd fall down there at least once a day. Let's see. This is the master or main bath. So it's a 1.5 bath. It's really pretty. They've done a lot of stonework in here, like almost too much for me. But, you know, I'm not living here. Please tell me there's a light in the shower. Of course not. So you've got this sort of darkish shower. Functioning, yes, very, very functioning. Look at, they've tiled all the way to the ceiling, which I love, because this is what happens. You get water condensation and things up here, and you end up getting a funky top shower. So they've tiled it to the max. Although this is actually a shower insert right here. So the entire shower is an insert, which is really easy to clean. I'm not complaining. Let's see. A separate shower pan. So it's not a full insert, but nice because you don't end up with any water issues. So that's a pretty good thing. Funky little, they just a little weird add-on right there. And this little extra, I don't know, maybe. I don't know what you can put there. So this actually has a lot of storage. There's big storage behind me. I'll show you in a minute. And storage down here. Big jetted tub, if that's your thing. Big jetted tub. With an insert for your soaps and an offset. There's often stuff ends up offset. So for some reason that's not centered, but honestly it doesn't matter. Fancy toilet to go with the fancy bathroom. So take a look at all of this. Right to the light fixtures. Somebody thought this out pretty seriously. It's nice. It's nice. Lots of drawer space, and we have all sorts of space here for your towels and everything, as you can see. So you don't have to try to store those elsewhere. Great, extra space, bedding, everything else. Just the light. Okay. So this is it. Let's go around the corner here. Yes, and there's a third bedroom. All right. Possibly the master, because it's a, I don't know. I don't know if there's a master here, because it has a view of the lake. It does have light on this on this side. It's got, of course, a view of the lake. And somebody took the time to frost that a little bit, which helps. Beautiful view of the lake out of this bedroom window. Nice and private too. I think it feels like it's bigger than the others, but I'm not going to guarantee that. I'm going to probably go see if I don't have my measuring tool in the car, which I meant to bring with me. Oh, a huge closet. That's nice. So we've got a fairly big closet for this house. I would say that's huge, with some shoe storage in there. This room could probably hold a queen. Again, you're not going to probably get a dresser in here. You're going to have to make do with that closet, unless you were to put something out here, or use one of the other bedrooms as clothing storage. This front room is a nice size. The only concern I have is that this corner over here doesn't seem to dip over there. That seems pretty flat. But this corner here is south of the rest of the house. Not as bad as I thought, but I do think that the front of the house, if you can see over here a little bit, is dipping. May not be any problem at all. There is no basement, so there's a crawl space under here. Obviously, that's where the ductwork is happening. But otherwise, it's just not entirely square, this house. But it's a lake house. It's probably built on sandy soil, so there's some settling. I don't think it is as concerning as I maybe thought in the beginning. It doesn't feel as bad as it seems to look to me. It doesn't really feel like it goes down there. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just visually a little funky. Hugest kitchen in America for the size of this house. But to me, it's interesting, and I like a big kitchen. People hang out in a kitchen. I'd like to think, where are you going to eat? So this might be your eat-in corner, because you've got to think about how you're going to live in this space. This is a pretty big space. I think you could have living space over here, eat here, even put a dresser here or something, because this space right here is too small for a table and to be able to get into this bedroom. So I think you'd have to put your table either in that corner or up here in the front. Let's go outside from here just to see what that looks like. This door here has the shades, the blinds inside the glass, which is super nice. They never get dusty. These doors have been recently replaced. They're wonderful. They're heavy, and they function beautifully. Wow, it smells like a lot of the stuff out here. Like the lilacs and everything. The smells are just so springy. You've got flowers planted everywhere. Whoever lived here took good care of it and really liked what they were doing. So these plantings here do give you a little bit of sort of privacy from your neighbors. But if you don't like the smell of lilacs, you're in trouble. Lots of space here for eating. Again, really cool property. Super cool property. Just take a look at, it's just properties all the way down the row here around the edge of the lake, as it should be. It's quiet here. There's one boat out fishing on the lake. But it's very serene. Very quiet. This is nice, as is. It's a nice property. Somebody took good care of it and loved it. And it's ready for its next owner. I just need to take one last look around, just in case you missed anything. The tile does come all the way down this big, long area here, which would be great for serving. This is so wide that you could definitely put, like even a bar type bench here, or more prep space, or serving table for when everybody comes in, gets their food and goes elsewhere. I don't know. I think this kitchen has a great potential. It's really a neat space. You can see there's light from all sides. And 1, 2, 3 bedrooms in a row on the left side here as we head out. Again, half bath right there. Utility closet here. And I'll take a peek in my car to see if I managed to bring a measuring tool for these bedrooms. A garage would be nice, wouldn't it? You've got plenty of space for a garage. You've already got the driveway built in if you wanted to maintain that and use it and just continue through and put a garage up here. A lot of space for that. Humongous porch. This porch is really big. When you're bringing in your groceries and it's raining, you will appreciate this. I'm not sure what this pad is for. You could put another shed right there, or some sort of little storage cabinet for whatever, boating stuff maybe, even for your life jackets and things like that to store over here. Perfectly good cement pad. All right, so let me know if you're interested and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.